Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Spy Spring from CZT Nidhi Prakash, and I hope I pronounced that right. Okay, this is so cute, so fun. And so many ways to use it, put it together. Take a look at the For More Inspiration link in the description section so you can see Nidhi's work right from her hand. Like I said, the variations that she has at the bottom of the step out and the samples, amazing. All right, here's how it goes. I'm going to follow the step out. Starting off with a nice kind of squiggly line. Like, which pen do I have here? I think I have the good one, yes. And then, this is, well, she has spring in there, right? So lots of print humps. And it's kind of Muka-ish at the same time. So I'm going to start, I'm going to put one right in the middle here, kind of hollow bowing underneath. Like so. And then, so this was funny because we had a lot of fun with this on our Tangle Time session. And I thought these were, the next step was more like a scallop, like C-shape curve lines, little ones. And Mom said, I think those are orbs. And I'm like, and so it's kind of like, and then, you know, if you're, as I'm looking through, it's like, oh, kind of look like both. So whichever way you want to do it. And if you think about it, you know, a C-shaped curve line on here like that could look like an orb hollow bowed underneath this spring. I'm just doing the scallop because I kind of like it. Like that. All right. Then, now here's where kind of the Muka springish thing comes in. All right, I'm going to start, let's start one right here. And so a nice line, however you want to do it. And then we're coming around. And here is where I would go back down for Muka. But what we're going to do is we're just going to continue going around. Let's see if I can make a nice, well, it'll be how it turns out. Like my attempt is always to work to have kind of consistent spacing. Sometimes that's overrated. All right, next we're gonna aura this bit. You could start from here. I've been liking to start from here because what we're gonna do is use the take off and land concept, and I'm gonna come off of that line, at least working to have a similar distance. There we go. You know, and when it's all done, it doesn't matter, but going slow helps. And what I think is interesting with this, and this is, I had trouble seeing it on her step out, because if you do like this, where you're coming off from that original line at about the same distance, and that's why I use the takeoff and land, so that way it looks, when you look at it, it's like, wait, how do they do it? Because this becomes part of, it looks like it's part of the spiral. So just really, really neat. I like that concept. And from here, I'm going to add another one. I'm turning it upside down so I can use the natural curve of my hand. Let's start one right here. Oh, let's have this one droop. Hollow bowing underneath there. Like that. And coming back around. And now, well, let's see, let me shift it this way. Yeah. Get it right to the line. Back down. All right, and let's see, where do I want this other one to come out? Oh, let's have it Let's have it come up here. Oh, and let's see. Oh, I guess we can have it curve this way. You know, it's just fun because you can have them, you know, well, let me see here for a minute. Let me think here. All right, there we go. I mean, you can have this turn whatever way you want it to go. And, you know, and all of this, same thing, however you want it to go. And there's that. I do feel like we need something on the other side, but then I'd have to do another one. That's okay. Like I said, lots of fun. Now, many ways you can, I mean, you could just leave it like this if you want. The thing that I like that she did was to put orbs in here. And I think I'm just going to put various size orbs. You could fill it all in if you wanted to. Now let's put another one in here. I like to do different sizes. Oh, heck, let's put one in there too. And I am going to fill in the little gaps, because I think that has a nice, makes for a nice touch. You could even, if you wanted to, round in between some of them. Oh, let's see, let's get one right here. A little one. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. Well, yeah, I'm going to. Let's see if I get. Well, all right. Enough thinking. I have this thought. It's not fully formed yet. So I'm gonna let it kind of simmer, and we'll see what happens. I like kind of having them pile up sometimes. I love how it looks when other people do it. Let's do this. This is what I was thinking. I'm going to put some down here. It's just fun, you know, just and fun to work to not think about it. Just do. I always like the look of you know, orbs like this on things, and I need to do more of that. You know, you can kind of just put a pile and then look at it and decide, does it need more? I think I'm going to leave it at that. All right, and let's do some shading. First off, where, you know, we want to get the over and unders and where things tuck. So I'm going to hit those first. And then we'll go from there. There we go. Whoops. And where it goes up into here. Well, that's just going to be all pencil in there. It's too tight of a little place. I think I got them all. And then, let's see. You know, here is something else before I put some shading in. I have quite a few rounds here. Here's what I'm going to do. I think it's so neat to thicken the edge. And I think I'm going to thicken this bottom edge just a little bit. And sometimes you can just do it by, as I'm doing, I'm just tracing over the line, you know, and then if you have little oddities, you know, little place like that one is like, well, I don't quite like how that curve turned out. Well, this is one way to fix it. Like that one. And then on this other one, I'll just go on the outside because there's not a lot of room there on the inside. I think it just has a neat look when we do that. All right, now you know what? It would be way smarter of me to go down a pen nib or two. Let's do that. Because there's some cleaning up here that needs to happen. Just so it doesn't look so rough. Had I really been smart, I would have done this to begin with. You see how, you know, like there's these little bumpies in there, and if that kind of drives you nuts as well, it's one way to avoid it, is to go down a pen size. Yeah, like that. Oh, heck, let's just make this one a little bit. There we go. And merge it in nicely so it like looks natural. And let's see, this one, well, I have them all at the bottom. This one, let's do it a little different. It's like, do I have ink in this? Wow. Not so much. This is an 003. So it's like there's ink. It's just such a fine point. Yeah, there's ink in there. There we go. Okay. And I really think I need, let's see, I'm going to use what's left on the Tortillion here and just kind of hit some of these orbs. I'm aiming to hit just one side. And I kind of am, even on, because they're so small. And then if they end up a little, you know, if it ends up just being gray, it's kind of okay. Because it makes it a little different than this bit here. Yeah, that gives them something. All right. And then let's see, what else? I think I might just leave it at that. I was thinking about maybe shading a little bit on the, you know, the spiral itself, but I don't know. I think I kind of like it. Yeah, I might have to ponder on it a little bit. But having the depth here, it kind of works. Heck, I could just shade there, but I think I'm going to leave it for now. Yeah. So I mentioned that we had fun with this on our Tangle Time sessions. And, well, this is not quite done, but just to show some extra fun that can be had with it. And this is what I was thinking, is just to put a little wedge of This one turned out really good. Some darkness here with the graphite and then highlighting it on the other side. Yeah, that kind of works. Oh, this one too. That one turned out all right. Yeah, with the white pen, it was a little dicey, but anyway, so there's one, and then this one is from another class that we just did, creating. This is just a Zentangle. I think there is a project pack or something if you go to zentangle.com. So it's like a pillow box, right? And we did crafting with festive tangles, you know, so with the holidays coming up. But so this was a fun one. That was fun. Not quite done, but well, I got to do the other side. That's what I have to do. So if you would like to come and join for this kind of fun, we would love to have you join us. These are the free classes that I do, again, called Tangle Time. You can find information for those on my website or on Eventbrite or my Facebook page. Links to all of those are on my link tree, which is in the description section below the links to the step outs. Good to follow me on either Eventbrite or Facebook, so that way you can see when I post new classes. And then you can register there, and either of those, and get notices and things like that. Also on the link tree, we have a Tangle Addicts community, a group on Facebook. So if you'd like to join us there, find that link, click it, answer the 4 questions, and as soon as I see it, I'll let you in. And let's see, what else do I like to highlight on there? So you have see all my social media, all of everything. There's some shopping links, and if you choose to use any of those, thank you in advance. The Amazon Enabler Alert store, we call it an enabler alert whenever we start talking pens and tools and things, because it's like, because then everybody ends up going shopping. Not everybody, but you know what I mean. So that's been my phrase for a long time, is as an enabler alert, and warning, don't listen if you need to protect your wallet. So we have fun with the concept. Anyway, so that's there. On that, there's a bunch of lists of some are from classes that I've taught. Just it's a nice way to put a lot of the products that I'll be talking about. It's one of those, don't have to get there's a ton on there. And like I said, this festive crafting with festive tangles class, there was a lot of stuff we put on there, so you have lots of choices if you want to make cool things for gifts. Feel free to take a look there. All right, well, I think that is it. So thank you so much for watching. And for those in the US at the time of this recording, happy Thanksgiving. And we'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching. And I wish you happy tangling.